Imagine a stormy night at sea, a captured French frigate, and a young naval officer named John Rodgers at the helm. In the heart of the tempest, with the ocean's rancor raging around him, stood John Rodgers. He was a young naval officer, not yet seasoned by the many battles he would come to face, but with a spirit as unyielding as the very oak his ship was built from. In his possession, a captured French frigate, a testament to his cunning and bravery. But the night was far from over. The storm was not yet done. The wind howled like a pack of wolves, the waves crashed against the hull of the ship, each one threatening to be the one that would send them all to a watery grave. It was a night that would break many a man, but not Rodgers. He held fast, his gaze steady on the tumultuous seascape before him. His mind was a whirlwind of calculations, strategies, and plans, each one discarded as quickly as it came until he found the one that would see them through. With a steely determination, he navigated the ship through the storm. Each wave that came at them was a challenge, a test of his mettle. But Rodgers did not falter. He guided the ship with a sure hand and a steady heart, his leadership shining like a beacon in the dark and stormy night. His quick thinking and unwavering bravery were not just evident that night, but would become the hallmarks of his illustrious naval career. For Rodgers was not just any naval officer, he was a leader, a strategist, a man of courage and conviction. His actions that night were a testament to his character, a preview of the great man he was to become. That stormy night was just the beginning of Rodgers' journey, a journey that would see him become one of the most respected naval officers of his time. Now let's dive into the mind of Rodgers and explore his unique naval strategies. John Rodgers, a prominent name in the United States Navy, was known for his innovative and effective naval strategies. Serving under 6 presidents, Rodgers' strategies played a crucial role in many military operations, including the quasi-war with France, both Barbary Wars in North Africa, and the War of 1812 with Britain. Let's start with the quasi-war with France. Rodgers, then a young officer, showcased his mettle by successfully navigating a captured French frigate through stormy weather. His strategy was not just about bravery, it was about making the best use of available resources and his ability to make quick, effective decisions under pressure. Moving on to the Barbary Wars, Rodgers commanded the largest American squadron in the Mediterranean Sea. His strategy here was based on a show of force. He understood the importance of a strong presence to deter enemy attacks. His leadership in key naval battles demonstrated his ability to command and inspire his men, even in the face of adversity. However, it was during the War of 1812 that Rodgers' strategies truly came into their own. He adopted a more aggressive approach, pushing for a blockade of British ports and engaging the enemy at sea whenever possible. Rodgers believed in taking the fight to the enemy, rather than waiting to be attacked, a strategy that was quite different from many of his contemporaries. In comparison to other naval officers of his time, Rodgers was a forward thinker, always ready to adapt and change his strategies based on the situation at hand. His strategies were not just about winning battles, they were about ensuring the long-term success of the United States Navy. Rodgers' strategies were not just effective, but they were also innovative, setting a new standard for naval warfare. Behind every great strategy there's a great leader, and Rodgers was no exception. John Rodgers, a prominent figure in the United States Navy, was a leader whose influence extended far beyond the helm of the ship. His leadership was characterized by a unique blend of unwavering courage, quick decision-making, and an intense dedication to the Navy. Rodgers had the remarkable ability to inspire his men. He led from the front, always ready to brave the stormiest of weather or the fiercest of battles. It was this unyielding courage that earned him the unwavering respect and loyalty of his men. Whether it was navigating a captured French frigate through a storm, or commanding the largest American squadron in the Mediterranean Sea, Rodgers faced every challenge with a steady hand and a calm demeanor. His decision-making skills were another hallmark of his leadership style. In the face of adversity, Rodgers was known for his ability to make quick, strategic decisions that often turned the tide of battle in favor of his fleet. He would weigh the risks and rewards, consider the morale of his men, and make decisions that were both bold and prudent. This strategic foresight was a key factor in his success during the War of 1812 and the Barbary Wars. But perhaps the most defining aspect of Rodgers' leadership was his unwavering dedication to the Navy. He served under 6 presidents, contributing to the development of naval standards and traditions that would shape the future of the U.S. Navy. His commitment to his duty was so profound that even after retiring from active service, he continued to serve in naval administrative roles. When compared to other naval officers of his time, Rodgers stood out for his steadfast bravery, strategic acumen, and deep-seated commitment to the Navy. His leadership style was a blend of courage, quick decision-making, and dedication, making him a true naval hero. Rodgers' leadership was a beacon of light for his men, guiding them through some of the darkest times in American naval history. The war may have ended, but Rodgers' story didn't stop there. Many people think that once the cannons stop firing and the dust settles, the life of a soldier or officer becomes mundane. But for someone like John Rodgers, the end of the War of 1812 was an opportunity to continue his service in a different way, to channel his extensive experience into the development of the United States Navy. Rodgers' post-war career was as illustrious as his time in active service. He served under 6 presidents, making significant contributions to the administration of the Navy. His keen intellect, honed by years on the high seas and in the heat of battle, was now applied to establishing naval standards and traditions that would shape the future of the American naval force. During this time, Rodgers was instrumental in the creation of a disciplined, professional Navy. He helped establish the Naval Board, a body responsible for the strategic direction of the Navy, and introduced standards for the training of officers and sailors. He understood that the strength of a Navy lay not just in its ships and cannons, but in the men who sailed and fought. His influence extended beyond the administrative sphere. He was known to personally mentor young officers, passing on his knowledge and experience. His dedication to the Navy didn't wane. He was as committed to its success in peacetime as he had been in war. In fact, his contributions were so significant that when he finally retired in 1837, he left behind a Navy that was markedly different from the one he had joined as an apprentice. It was more disciplined, more professional, and better equipped to face the challenges of the future. Even in retirement, Rodgers continued to serve his country, his dedication to the Navy unwavering. His story serves as a reminder that the end of a war does not mean the end of service, and that true dedication extends beyond the battlefield. It's a legacy of service that continues to inspire and shape the U.S. Navy to this day. As we reflect on Rodgers' life and career, there's much we can learn from this brave and dedicated leader. His story, woven intricately with threads of courage, leadership, and unyielding dedication, serves as an inspiring blueprint for those who aspire to lead and serve. Rodgers was more than just a naval officer. He was a trailblazer in his field, navigating uncharted waters with astounding bravery. His ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, even when steering a captured French frigate through a raging storm, serves as a testament to his fortitude and resilience. It's a reminder that true bravery often lies in the ability to maintain course, even when the seas are rough. His leadership style, marked by a blend of strategic acumen and an unwavering commitment to his crew, has left a lasting impact on modern naval warfare. He set a high standard for military leadership, demonstrating that a good leader doesn't just command but also inspires, motivates, and supports their team. Rodgers' legacy extends far beyond his contributions to the U.S. Navy. His life story has become a beacon of inspiration, illuminating the path for future leaders in various fields. His influence transcends time, inspiring generations of naval officers and serving as a blueprint for effective leadership. Even after his active service, Rodgers continued to contribute to the Navy, serving in administrative roles, demonstrating that true dedication doesn't end with retirement. His post-war life serves as a testament to his unwavering commitment to service, reminding us that there are always ways to contribute, regardless of our role or position. His familial legacy, too, is quite impactful, with his son, grandsons, and great-grandsons following in his footsteps to become notable officers in the U.S. Navy. This serves as a testament to the lasting impact of his character and values, which were passed down through generations. John Rodgers was not just a naval officer, he was a pioneer, a leader, and a true American hero. His story is a testament to the power of courage, leadership, and dedication.